Hello, Pisces. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting August 4th, 2025. Pisces. I hope all is well. I just did Aquarius. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I definitely appreciate you. Of course, the deck I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals, Pisces. Just going to cleanse the energies from Dawn Aquarius's messages for the week, and we shall begin with your. All right, so what is the energy, potential energy that Pisces has to look forward to this week? What's the energy surrounding Pisces this week? All right, let's give it a cut and start your messages to see what is coming up potentially for you. First card in energy for you is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, some sort of recognition may be coming your way for all the hard work that you have done, maybe through your employer or maybe outside of your employer. Knight of Pentacles, money is strong here for you already, Pisces. The Knight of Pentacles is one of my financial independent cards. Okay, could be regarded as someone getting a job, a contract, or starting up some sort of business. It could be that your money situation is vastly improving or about to improve. Even more so with the major arcana, the sun that follows these pentacles. Okay, so the sun, the most powerful card, the most positive, powerful card in the tarot deck. Happiness, success, feeling energized, vibrant. It is the yes answer to all questions that you have. It's also the type of energy that comes in to offer healing and emotional, physical, mental areas. Could be blessings that could open up to you in all forms. You could be the Pisces that I'm reading for that works in the health industry. Also the Pisces that could be just going through this week alone, having to, go through routine medical exams or checkups. All is going to be well there. Okay, that's the powerful, positive card of the sun. Successful, shining brightly. Following that, we have the Ten of Swords. There's something that's ending. A situation that may be ending around you this week. Something new is about to occur. Also, too, because it's following the sun, the health card. Any Pisces or someone that you may know may be planning future inpatient or outpatient surgical procedures. It's going to be painful, but the Ten of Swords always promises that there's going to be recovery and relief. Following the Ten of Swords, now we have the Judgment card, major arcana. What's hidden in the dark comes to the light. Following that, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands is always focused on something or someone. And you have to place yourself in the energies of the King of Wands. Whatever your intent about this week or very high passion, it's what you're going after, what you're focused on, okay? It could be a relationship. It could be a job. It sits underneath the Knight of Pentacles. Very, very fiery energy, okay? Next up, we have the major arcana, the Temperance card, another powerful major arcana showing up here for you. This is a card that oftentimes I read. Could be a week that, some Pisces that I'm reading for just maybe, want to take the focus and bring it back to yourself. And, to do that is not a selfish act, okay? It's just replenishing your energies, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, being at peace with yourself and actually being at peace with others. This card here represents relationships. Also, I assign that the Temperance could be, just wanting to spend some time outdoors, enjoying Mother's nature and God's beauty. Okay, so that's a very powerful card. Rebalancing, restoring, or bringing back some sort of balance that may have been out of balance for you in any area. Following that Temperance, major arcana, now we have the King of Cups, the father of all love, okay? This is part of your energy here, very intuitive. Pay attention to your intuition of this week, of course. You have to, trust the process of what you feel, those gut instincts, those inner voices. Usually the first impression is the correct answer. He's nurturing, he's caring, he's loving and supportive. And also he's in a group of cards that I always talk about that if you should happen to receive it in your spread, then you may already be receiving that love, dedication, and devotion from family members, friends, or romantic partners. The King of Cups also has the ability, Pisces, to bring together and form platonic friendships as well as romantic partnerships. On top of Judgment, we have the Eight of Cups. This is also a no drama week for you, Pisces. Maybe that you dealt with something. It didn't have to be 8 things that were dramatic, but this week you're walking away, or you could have been dealing with something emotionally and you come to some sort of resolve. So that's your energy walking away from that, right? So it's a no drama week for you. On top of the King of Wands, we have the Three of Pentacles. Again, like the Nine of Pentacles here, some sort of work or reward or recognition coming your way. The energies are going up on the 4th, so maybe by the 6th through your employer. This is usually a completion of some sort of assignment or task. Now, that could be through your employer or something that you've done, outside of your employment, and whether or not you were in collaborating energies with others or not, it doesn't really matter. There's some sort of recognition coming your way, and that could be in the form of a small pay raise, a job well done, thank you, congratulations, pat on the back, that type of energy. I also assign that you could be introduced to someone new. It sits on the Court card, the King of Wands, and then also to love affairs and workplace attraction. On top of Temperance, now we have the Three of Cups. So there's a need to celebrate. There's a need to be happy, celebrating with family members, friends, of course, romantic partners, co-workers after work for happy hour, birthdays, anniversaries, just having a good time. Okay. Last card I have for you. Oh, look at this. We finish off with the Nine of Cups. This is a good spread for you, Pisces. I like this energy for you. All right, so let's, Nine of Cups, of course, is the yes answer to all romantic questions that you may have. It's the wish fulfillment card. So whatever it is that you're wishing for, hoping for, praying for may manifest. Also, too, it's like getting another major arcana in the spread, because I equate this Nine of Cups with that of the Star card. So you get all of the Star cards energy. Okay, so that means you could be stargazing this week. You could be dream journaling this week. You could be landing on the King of Cups when it comes to your intuition. Your own psychic energy may be expanded or developed further. Social media, social networking. It is not an even number of cups, but because it lands on the King of Cups, it's also too in that group of cards that I said, if it shows up in your spread, then you're could already be receiving that love, dedication, commitment, devotion from your family members, friends, or romantic partners. All right, so let me do a quick summary of what we just spread down here for you, Pisces, starting with the Nine of Pentacles, being recognized and rewarded for some sort of effort that you put into some energy here that could be from your employer through being recognized from your employer with a promotion, a pay raise, substantial bonus money, or if it's outside of your employment, something that you worked hard on. It could have been that you worked on your own energies and developing yourself and building up your own esteem and stuff like that. Nine of Pentacles also too could be many options that are spread out to you that could become available to you as well, and that could come from any area. Also, I've assigned the Nine of Pentacles. This is, you know what? Let me go back here, because the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, if you guys follow me long enough, you should know that these two cards here are my financial independent cards. So either you are striving to be financially independent or you already are. Again, I go back here and say that the money situation surrounding some Pisces that I'm reading for looks very, very good, or it's about to change in a good way. Okay, money looking good. But I also assign spending and splurging with the Nine of Pentacles. So if you have access to this type of energy and you want to, treat yourself or treat others, you're not to feel guilty about it, because this card always comes through to remind you that you are deserving of something that you worked hard for. Now it's just time for you to, earn the keep of the fruits of the hard work and the labor that you've done. Knight of Pentacles, a job offer, a contract offer. These are good money handlers. It's a court card. So it's these people that usually, and of course, again, you could be how others view you as someone who is always dependable, reliable, steady, could be forgiving, could be unselfish, never ever stingy. and always there to help out, but it doesn't always have to involve any lending of any money. Okay. So again, job offers, contract offers, it could be anything related to business. Following the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Sun. So this combination right here could be very crucial for some Pisces that I'm reading for, especially when it comes to that money. Okay, the Sun we talked about, the most positive card in the tarot deck. Happiness, joy, success, yes answer to all questions. Health cards, you could be just going through health checkups and exams. You're going to be all right, even if the doctor ordered, laboratory work for you, blood work, x-rays, all that energy falls underneath the Sun. You're going to be okay. Ten of Swords, the situation around you is coming to an end. Whatever that situation may be for you, a new situation is about to open up. And I already talked about someone planning future inpatient or outpatient surgical procedures. Okay, you'll be okay. Next up is the Judgment card. What's hidden in the dark comes to the light. Okay, some things that you may discover about yourself that you didn't know before. Could be positive or negative, Pisces, or it could be that you discover some things about others that you didn't know before, and that energy too could be positive or negative. However, with the presence of the Judgment card in your spread, there's an air of spiritual energy and protecting surrounding you this entire week. So go through this week feeling confident that you're going to be okay no matter what comes up your way or what is drawn towards you. You're going to be all right, spiritually protected. Always stay positive here, Pisces, because this still is the card of karma. So energy that you put out there to others is what you're going to get back, whether it's good or bad. So hopefully it's always good. Okay. Also, too, yeah, I think that's all I need to say about that. Okay, following that is the King of Wands. We talked about that, the Court card. Very intense, very passionate. Again, you could be putting yourself in the place of this King of Wands. And whatever it is that you're going towards or moving towards this week, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's, something to do with business, it doesn't matter. You're very intense, very fiery about it. Okay, he's a Court card. Again, I always talk about he could be expressing himself in a sexual manner, which is usually positive. Burst of energy could be spread to you, especially because of the Sun here. That's energy as well for any Pisces out there that's artistic and creative to help you along the way with that. Following that, we talked about Temperance, right? So it's just rebalancing, restoring, possibly taking some energy back for yourself, loving yourself, caring for yourself, nurturing yourself, spending some time out there, outdoors with Mother Nature and God's beauty. Nothing wrong with that. Father of all love, we talked about that as well. Okay, pay attention to your intuition. This is representative of male energy, so it could be any males that you are in association with. That could be your father, your husband, your boyfriend, your uncle, your brother. It could be your son. Okay, these people are always loving, caring, nurturing, never, ever selfish, and very, very intuitive. All right, on top of the Judgment card here, we have the Eight of Cups. I said that there could have been something that you dealt with, previously, you resolved it, or if you haven't resolved it, you don't want to deal with it this week, so you're walking behind or walking forward, and that's usually what I call no drama. Okay, so it's a no drama week for you. On top of the Three of Pentacles, we talked about that. Being introduced to somebody new, workplace love affair or attraction, recognition from your employer, or congratulating yourself for some sort of task or project that you may have completed. Okay, Three of Pentacles. You could be getting a small pay raise as well. On top of Temperance, we have the Three of Cups. Happiness, joy, celebrations, birthdays, anniversaries, spending quality time with all those people who are significant to you, family members, friends, romantic partners, co-workers, after work for happy hour. Nine of Cups is the last card here for you. It's the wish fulfillment card. You get all of that energy plus the Star's energy, so it's a very powerful card to have in your spread. Not an even number of cups, however, what you give out emotionally is what you're going to get back in return. Okay, so that is the Nine of Cups. So additional messages here for you, Pisces. I received this new deck here, and you can take these messages however you want. Okay, but I think they're very Beautiful in terms of the messaging itself. All right, additional message here for Pisces. Yeah, I like this spread for you. I really do. Money looking good. Emotions looking good. Got the 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, King of Cups. All right, what else can we bring the Pisces spread? All right, so the first carded message here for you, Pisces, is a watch pot never boils. Give your prayers time to manifest. Don't try to rush the process. Next message here for you is what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. A rough journey builds character. Your struggle will be a testimony for God's wonders. Third and final message here for you is what's done in the dark will come to the light. Judgment. Oh my gosh. Hidden information, occult knowledge, secrets. The truth will always prevail. This is your messaging for this week, Pisces. Remember, it's just me interpreting these energies here for you. Take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Pisces, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.